Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, continuing our game as the Inca. We are on Deity difficulty, and honestly not having a very good starting location, if I must be perfectly honest. We had a little bit of mountains next to us. Unfortunately, some of these other mountains over here got taken before we could get there, so we really have much more limited mountains locations than I would like, to be perfectly honest, as the Inca. So that's a little unfortunate. Definitely going to make this a bit more challenging than a normal, maybe Deity game, which is already challenging enough, but we're going to see if we can make do as is and see what we can come up with. Currently, I'm trying to focus on getting our cities up to ecstatic, which I think I can as soon as I hit maybe this. At least that's going to get us pretty close. We're at least happy. Okay, so we need a little bit more. Try and hook up the wine here in a second. Try to get our cities up to ecstatic. Really take advantage of those bonuses as much as we can. I am going to clear out the marsh here because I want to be able to have some of these tiles for some districts and things like that. You're just going to go on alert. You, Mr. Builder, are going to... I actually may just have you come up here and hook up the dyes. I don't really need this other food stuff right this second. I mean, eventually, yes, but not right this second. Let's come up here and hook up the dyes. It's going to help us make sure we hit that ecstatic mark as quickly as possible. Really help take advantage of as many bonuses as we can. Well, ultimately help our cities out. I do need some more, a lot of everything. I mean, honestly, I need literally everything. Build it all at this point. He doesn't like the fact that I'm destroying the world, but sorry. I mean, at least we're working the mountains. I mean, can you say that, buddy? Builder completed. I think I'm going to go immediately work on one more builder. We're going to get Liang here in a second, although she's not going to be established right away. But we may hold off on that second builder, like just leave it lingering just for a second to finish off Liang. I'm going to move you. I'm actually going to move you all the way over here to the olives. And then I'm going to move you over here to the wine. And I think that's going to be okay. This builder can go... Oh, okay, I forgot I had two of them, actually. You're going to go to this wine. You can go to that wine. Alright, that hooks that up. That's going to get us a little bit more gold coming in. It's not a ton. And that should get us pretty close to ecstatic. Okay, we got 3 ecstatic, 3 happy. We need 1 more luxury, and all will be well with that. Still not close enough to be able to buy out to the tile that I want over here, the sugar. Although I can buy part of it. Oh, we get a drought over here. Bad place to get a drought, unfortunately. Don't think there's anything I want to change to. I am going to go ahead and buy a tile over here. I mean, is there really any point buying this tile if I can't get to the sugar? I mean, there is, because I can put a terrace farm on this tile. But, okay, why not? Let's just do it. We're only making 2.8 gold per turn. That is rough. I may see if I can sell some more stuff here in a little bit. Haven't got my second campus district yet, but I should be having it soon. 6 farms actually should be relatively doable. We definitely want to get, I think I want to get Liang. And I'm going to point her in Cusco, I guess it is. Yes, we're going to replace that governor. And I'm actually going to assign you somewhere that's going to have a city-state that we might want to take advantage of. None of these are really... I mean, Kumasi, sort of, could be useful. So we'll send you over to Kumasi. Let's see if we can at least get that. Alrighty. Hey, it's our one and only trader. Let's make sure we're focusing on what's going to give us the most gold. At some point, I may switch to some internal trade outs because we do want the production stuff. But I think for right now, gold is what we're short on. That's why our mining went down so much. That makes sense. So we'll do that. You have 2 builds left. We definitely want to get a terrace farm up. I may do terrace farm. And this one's not going to be the most amazing terrace farm, but it will help this mountain a little bit. And I think that's going to be okay. Too bad terrace farms don't count for farms.
I've lived through some terrible things in my life.
100% campus district adjacency, which actually we might want to change over to. I think we will. I mean, it's not a ton, but it's something. We're up to 34. Hey, we're catching up with Germany. That was my goal. Goal number 1, catch up with Germany. We have like no growth whatsoever. We could stick an aqueduct over here on this desert tile, but that's not really going to get us because we're not housing capped. That's not why we're losing growth. We're losing growth because we just don't have, well, growth. I mean, there's nothing else to say about it. I mean, I guess in the meantime, we'll do the library. We're gonna have to figure out some way to get some food here. Probably an internal trade route at some point. Hey, we got another governor title. Awesome. Yeah, I actually think we will promote you up. Get a little bit extra boost for this. I think that will help us out quite a bit. It's going to be established in 4 turns. We actually want to swap off the builder then and wait for that. I may just take a few cycles to build walls just so she can get established because I don't even want to build a district right now. We'll definitely get the Terrace Farm here. I'm tempted to swap this Terrace Farm over to this guy though. In fact, I think I will because I really need to make sure this guy can like function. And I think Cusco is going to be fine without that. I do want to put the plantation here, but I think I want to chop the woods first. I'm just going to use one of my builds, but I mean, I was going to get rid of them anyway, so might as well. All right, pop that down. I think that... All right, so we are fully ecstatic everywhere. That is going to give us the maximum bonus. Need to do a good job of trying to make sure I keep on top of that as much as possible. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we won't get 6 farms because... I mean, yeah, there's a few places to put farms out here, but with our terrace farms, I don't know that we need the other farms. Yeah, I'll take your embassy. That's fine. I do eventually need to send some delegations out to these guys just to get us a little bit of boost for them. So you're established in 3 turns. Really not much else for us to build right this second. I mean, a little bit of campus research stuff. I just don't want to put anything else in until I get her established. We actually do need the granary here. We are housing capped. Alright, yeah, I think our last build is going to be a terrace farm there. We're going to hook that up, which will give us one to trade. Which I think we will try and do right now. Let's see here. Resources. Who does not have sugar? Not sugar, wine is what it was, sorry. Pretty much everybody. So, hello, I don't know. Germany's probably the not doing super great. Do you want some wine? 10 gold per turn? Actually, I will take 10 gold per turn. That is a really good deal. Alright, so that helps us out there. We're actually 2 turns away from being able to buy this tile. So that's not, it's not bad. Can we sell some iron to somebody else? Like, I don't know, Coupe or something. Make a deal. Do you want some iron? I'll give you all of my iron. What would you give me? 8 gold per turn. Would you give me, I don't know, 100 gold? Would you give me 200 gold? No, would you give me 150? I mean, I could probably squeeze out another 20 or throw something, but we'll take the 150. I actually think that's relatively fair, especially since it regenerates. We're fine with that. That does mean I can go ahead and immediately buy this tile right here. And I think I feel pretty good about that. That also blocks her from being able to scooch up here and get some of these other things anyway. But no, I think that works out really well for us. We can also eventually get these fish over here, which is pretty good. Yeah, I'll get a builder over there to hook that up at some point, but I'm just glad to have it. Plus, it's a really good food tile, to be honest. Alrighty. Still got the library coming out here. Again, goal number 1, be more science than Germany. You know, that's a start. Goal number 2, be more culture than Australia. That still puts us terrible on both. To be perfectly honest, we are still really bad on both. But at least we're like, that's a goal. I mean, that's just a step 1, get somewhere before we worry about anything else. Alrighty, I am going to go ahead and put this here. It's not the most amazing tile. It's going to help this mountain a little bit. I wish these were more hills and stuff, but it is what it is. Friendship expired. We'll go ahead and keep the friendships going for now, where we can. I may go ahead and start sending delegations now. I mean, maybe not. I mean, does the delegation really help us right this second? Or would buying something else for one of our places help us? Probably buying something for one of our places helps us. Guess I could have put Amon or Liang over here since I was about to build a builder there anyway, but actually I think she's fine where she's at. I mean, it's tempting to put the city here. I mean, it's not going to really have great tiles. I mean, I'm going to be able to work the mountains, but for what purpose? I guess that's really not much for us. I mean, it gets us a place to put a harbor, which gets us another trader out technically. I mean, I suppose we could always put a city there at some, you know, I don't think it's unlikely to, I guess if we fill all this out, I think at some point we can't, but for right now, we have a little bit more time to think about that. All right, one more turn, she's established. Why are you destroying me? You're my friend.
Build. Battle.
Not sure why you're trying to destroy me. Did we get any resources? Oh, there is actually some niter here. I mean, that could help us in the long run. So governors are established. Let's go ahead and swap you over. Finish off the builder, please. Let's get this A charge, so it's a thing. Improve 2C resources should be something we can do. Well, we can do one. I guess we can't do the second one anytime soon. Well, there's one over there. Some crabs. Don't I already have jade? I wish this told me right here second if I did. I think I already have jade, don't I? And if not, I'll get it a different way. I mean, it's possible my jade has already been used up, to be fair. Let's check here. Resources. Jade. Guess I don't. My cities are still ecstatic, so whether I do or don't, I don't need it right this second. Let's go ahead and swap over to a district now. I mean, yes, commercial hubs are obviously incredibly important. I did say after science I want to get my culture up. Really nowhere else to stick this thing, though, to be perfectly honest. Really some really bad tiles. I mean, I could stick it down here somewhere. At least it gets something over here. It's not much. Although I could stick it here and put another district there later. I mean, if I put my commercial hub, it's going to be probably down here, right? So... yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one. I mean, there at least it gets I+1 culture. I kind of have to nickel and dime my culture at the moment, don't I? I'm going to move you over there, chop that down. And that means what am I going to work on in the meantime? Another builder? Chop out a builder? I mean, I think that works in the long run. Just float over here. I mean, we're probably going to float over here at some point in the near future. 10 strength for all... I don't really care. Apparently there's a player we haven't even met yet. Sure. We'll go culture because we're going to maybe eventually try and send some stuff to culture, but I don't care enough to really put any more points into it than that. Apparently culture passed. Yes. Judaism. Alright, whatever. It's a thing. Alrighty. We technically could swap off Celestial Navigation. I might as well. I don't really have an urgency to finish it and save us a turn that we can stick somewhere else. Hey, I got some diplomatic victory points. Yeah, yes. I mean, we don't have 2 galleys anytime soon. We're not going to get 2 galleys until we get the harbors, but I might be able to buy out to like a tile to at least hook something up. In fact, I think I will go ahead and just buy out to this tile up here, hook up the crabs. Just, you know, it's not worth much. Don't get me wrong. I'm nickel and diming this little bits and bobs of stuff, but it's something. I mean, it's at least something. All right, we'll push out that builder there. And over here, you definitely want to get your campus down as soon as possible. Oh, that's a great campus site right there. So we will be building a campus there, just not right this second. We want to chop the lumber first. Really not much else for you to build right this second then. Huh. Yeah. I mean, I think I'm going to start working on a builder. I might not finish it, but at least have it working. Do we swap off feudalism? I mean, can I get a few more farms? I don't know. We actually have the boost for civil service, which is kind of unusual. I don't usually get that boost. At least not this early. Not until after I get to the civil service thing. So we did clear out the space for the theater square. So we are good to go and put a theater square here, which I think is exactly what we're going to do. We could get a better one here and here, but we definitely need the terrace farm there. And then this is what? Just the stone mine. Could technically get rid of the stone mine. It wouldn't hurt my feelings too much. But I think over here is going to be okay. Builder here. I do want somebody to come over here and chop this, which if you're going to go to the crabs, you go over there and chop that. That's going to be okay. Okay, I think I like that. We're at 35. I mean, getting there. Little by little. All right, you chopped. I mean, we could plop down a farm, but I mean, we could plop down farms and just get rid of them later, I suppose. But no, I think we're gonna come up here and hook up the fish first. You're gonna get rid of that, that's for sure, because that's gonna help us out quite a bit. I don't know who's gonna get the bonus. I guess you are. That's fine by me. That's gonna be where we put a campus, a great campus. About to get our one-turn boost to the what's it called? Celestial navigation. I mean, it's something. I do eventually want to chop this as well because I think it's going to be where we can put our commercial hub. Probably, no, yeah, commercial hub, yeah. Unless I decide to put a harbor for this city, which I mean, could. Tempted to put one of these Copignons or whatever. Just help us zip around here a bit better. I don't know. Lots of choices. Well, in the nature of not really knowing what to do right this second. Oh, this is a great place for a Terrace Farm. Oh, this is a really good place for a Terrace Farm. So, because of all the mountains around it, like this Terrace Farm would be ridiculously good. It's also really good. The campus site, though. I think we have to go Terrace Farm, honestly, because that's our bonus. That's our benefit. That's our thing. I mean, it's going to slow down our science a bit, but I mean, that our thing is terrace farms, and this is a really good terrace farm. It's going to improve. All these mountains are going to get improved by a little bit, right? Forget how much does it improve the mountains by. +1 food for each adjacent mountain tile, and then the mountains get don't the mountains get something? That's going to be in our benefit, isn't it? Mountains get +1 food to mountain tiles for every adjacent terrace farm. So, for example, this mountain tile right here has 2 adjacent terrace farms. It's going to get some amazing stuff. This mountain right here, it's got 2 adjacent terrace farms. So, and this one right here is going to have 2 adjacent terrace farms. So, terrace farm here is just, I think, in the long run, going to help us a lot. I want the campus. Don't get me wrong. The campus is great. But I think that Terrace Farm is a really good deal for us. I really need to buy this mountain tile now. I don't think we're going to grow. Well, I guess this guy's smart enough to grow, apparently, to some of the mountain tiles. Naturally. That hurts a little bit, though. Well, if we put a trio of like science campus, commercial hub right here maybe, and then theater district kind of right here, that'll help. They'll help each other a little bit. It won't be as amazing of a site, but it's still going to be, you know, something, you know. Man, that hurts, but look at that, 7 food. Such a good Terrace Farm site. No regrets. No regrets. We're good. If we're gonna play the Inca. We're gonna go all out with the Terrace Farm stuff. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hook that up, which does get us not yet. We probably will get 2 galleys here soon, quote unquote. Mines are hard because the only place we're really gonna be putting mines is on like the tundra stuff, which we did have one, although we got rid of it. So we're gonna come back out here. We still have one now for the iron. And I guess this would be a mine as well if we bought out to that. So that would get us 2. And then we could push out to this copper, maybe. Or we could just put one on one of these other spots. Alrighty, you finish your library, which feels pretty good. I think Theater Square next, just to kind of keep the stuff going. Probably a commercial hub right there in that little pocket. Alright, so you need to come over here and we could chop this. I mean, this could be a terrace farm as well, but I feel like less inclined to make this a terrace farm just because we've already got some good ones and it's not near a mountain. So I think I'm okay with putting a district there. All right, there's a boost to mathematics. Always nice to get some quote-unquote freebie boosts. We'll go ahead and pop the amphitheater in there right away. Again, science to him, culture to him, and then we'll at least be not the bottom of either. Let's see, what can we plop out here that would be good for us? I guess this guy's dealing with that, so we're okay with this guy for now to move on to something else. I think I will come down here and put one of these tunnel thingamajiggers. Because it's going to help with like trade routes and things. Also helps with our movement around. I need to get another builder out this way to help some of these other tiles. Alright, we're going to hook that up. I mean, I could have easily gotten that a long time ago, but hey, it saved us, what, 30-something science, maybe? Every turn of science has got to be something for us at this point. I need to check, I keep forgetting, I need to keep an eye on our city status. Okay, we got one only at Happy. So I do need to try and get us another luxury resource at this point, which I will go to you for your jade. At this point, you know what, that's honestly pretty fair. 5 gold per turn is pretty fair for a luxury. The fact that they give us 10 sometimes is pretty funny. I mean, would love to get a harbor at some point. And I might actually, could do a harbor instead of the commercial hub, to be fair. I mean, is this harbor kind of stuck, though? It's just a harbor just for the sake of having the... Yeah, it's probably not the best place for a harbor, to be honest. Commercial hub, same bonus, +2, so that's probably okay. Let's do the campus first. Put the campus on this hill, and then we'll just put stuff around it. Alright, you... I mean, you do probably have a really good harbor spot. Oh, nice. Not as good as I was thinking. Only +2. But it would help a lot of these other tiles out a lot more. I think for your case, harbor first, before I do any other districts, is going to be fine, because it's going to help you grow anyway. Same for you. You're probably going to stick a harbor out here as well. I could do this in here just for the sake of having a mine. Get the bonus for apprenticeship. Alright, you are going to... Actually, you can go ahead and do this thing here. Because why not? You're going to go ahead and chop that. Takes quite a few turns off of the campus. Alright, getting there. So slowly but surely. I might get you a harbor because, I don't know, it might help you technically work on a couple of these water tiles. Not a great city, to be fair. Just no terrace farms to help improve the food on the mountains. I mean, if I could have gotten over here somewhere, that might have made a difference, but really not much going for it. I gotta get you a trade route at some point. Just to help you survive. I don't have debt piling up. What are you talking about, buddy? Significant blizzard. Alright, I think we go right into the... I mean, we're not growing right now, to be fair. So maybe I get the watermill just so we can at least grow. Because if we can't grow, I can't put another district down. Alright, watermill first. Really, that mine is literally just to get us the bonus. I mean, I think I'd like to come over here and chop out some of these marshes at this point. I mean, if I really want to do something with them, I can immediately replace them with farms. How about you come down here and hook up that crabs? You do not need to put a farm down right now. So, how about you... Actually, how about you... You only got one build left, to be fair, but come over here and hook up those horses. We can sell horses for things. Oh, hello. France, you're not currently friends with me. Probably should fix that just to make sure everybody's on the up and up. Alrighty, watermill is done. That's going to help, like, obviously these things grow quite a bit quicker. I'm going to go ahead and knock out the monument, and then I might worry about a district after that. Although I could buy the monument, which I'm going to do. Granary would be good, although we got a little bit of cushion. So, maybe right into a harbor? I mean, a commercial hub would be what? Just +2. I mean, there could be some adjacency, but effectively +2. So if we put a harbor here, we could put a campus right next to it. Let's do the harbor first. Buy out to that. That's going to be okay. A couple harbors, I think, will help us out in the long run. All right, one more mine, and we'd actually be okay here. I mean, I could just set up a dummy mine on this little tile up here, which isn't amazing, but at least would get us the token mine, and we get credit for it. Alright, first civic from a new era. Civil service. Amenities, governors give us housing and amenities. Alliances. Which we probably should start working on the alliances right away. So the campus bonus, adjacency bonus. I mean, the civil prestige is pretty good. We do have a couple with at least 2 promotions. I think we'll leave it as is for now. I mean, it could be useful, but I don't think we're hurting for amenities at the moment. So I think it's going to be okay. We're not going to get 2 temples, but this is like a really easy way to get a next tier government pretty quickly. So I think we're going to go ahead and sneak up here and grab that. Next tier government, usually pretty good. We are apparently going to be in a dark age. Ouch. Just going to hurt our loyalty issues. I mean, I guess I could stick a token farm here just for now. That'll get us, what? Only 3, though. We still have a long ways to go to get up to the 6 that we need. But why not? It's basically turning production into culture. Effectively. Alright. Probably stick a couple more farms over here to at least finish up a little bit of a diamond or trio or something like that. Maybe a trio here or something. Alright, we're about to get the 3rd mine for apprenticeship. We do have mathematics already boosted. We'll finish that off. Dark Age is going to be a bit tough, but
Without mathematics,
I mean, especially since this city hasn't been growing as much as I would like. That's the one I'm most worried about, I think. We are about to get a government with 6 slots, so I mean, castles could be something that's about to get boosted anyway. Go and drop that down there. Gets us apprenticeship. Gets us a little bit of extra science. Are we going to actually use this mine? I don't know. It's 3 production. We might. You only have 1 build left. I'd like to chop this down and then put a farm there, but we'd have to build another builder to come down there and do that. Or this one. Actually, this one might end up being another district of some sort. And honestly, chopping these down without putting the farm down is hurtful to us because we're actually using this for food. Let's just swing you back up here and maybe put a temporary farm here. That only give me 4 farms. I'd have to come up with 2 more. I guess I could, well, I didn't mean to do that, but I was gonna say I guess I can come over here and put the 2 more down here, which I started heading that direction anyway. So that's probably okay. Like, where would I put the other 2? I was thinking about right here. We are building a harbor, so we're not going to put a commercial hub over here probably anytime soon. So yeah, this would be fine. Putting the 2 more here in the triangle. We'd have to buy that tile, but probably okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we're going to keep focusing on getting our science above Germany, and then focus on getting our culture above John Curtin here, Australia. If we do need to get some more, commercial hubs or harbors down to get some trade routes, we've only got the 1. Pretty late in the game to be only having 1 trade route, but again, I was prioritizing the science and stuff first, which I think was okay. But we'll definitely get the trade routes down here very, very soon. But I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.